My Tacoma is a great vehicle. I really like it. One of the issues I have with it though is there's no charger, plug charger inside the cab. I like charging my laptop and other devices, so I want to have an outlet in here. Also in the bed, there is a outlet, but it can only charge 100 watts when you're driving. For some reason it's limited from Toyota factory. So what I'm going to do today is fix that problem. I have a product from Guild Outfitters. What it does is it's going to allow us to put an outlet in the cab and make the outlet in the bed a 400 watt anytime plug. The install should require very little work on the truck. There's only going to be taking out the center console. It's plug and play. We'll have to cut a little bit of the back of the center console, but that should be the only permanent modification to the truck. So let's get into that. Okay, what's going to come in the kit is we're going to get a wiring harness, which will just plug straight into the truck stock electrical. So there's no splicing required. You're also going to get the outlet, which will go in the back of the center console. You get a template that helps us cut it. I think it also has a bottle opener on it. And this bit, which can also cut away the plastic. If you don't have an oscillating multi-tool, you can use this. Okay, so what the first step we're going to do is we're going to remove the shift knob. This is done pretty easily. You just remove the grommet at the bottom of the shift lever and the shift knob will screw off. Okay, the next step is just to pry off this piece of plastic right here. I got a pry bar under there and it should just come right up on both sides. What that's going to allow us to do is take off this whole front piece. So let me do that now. Okay, comes off both sides here. We're not trying to take it all the way out of the vehicle. We're just trying to get it so we have more access. Yeah. Bring the parking brake up. Probably help me out. Okay, now before you take it too far, there's a clip right here. We need to remove that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is remove this foam at the bottom here. And there are these two bolts down here. They're 10 millimeter. We have to remove those. We've removed both the bolts. There's two tabs we need to take off. There's one right here and on the other side over here. So we need to take these off and this whole back piece should come right out. Additionally, there's a plug you have to remove from the center console. This comes right here, right out. And this is electrical taped onto here. We can remove that and we'll have to just redo that when we finish. Okay, now the center console is ready to come out. Look at that. I'm going to take this in the back. From our factory kit, we have two wiring harnesses. This is the first piece here, and this will connect to our plug into the Guild harness. And this is the T part, which will go into our factory inverter. There's part of the, that part goes to the outlet. And there's also a ground attached to it. So let's get started. This is the factory inverter, and this right plug is what's going to come out. It's a really easy clip. That comes right out. And the Guild harness is going to plug into this factory port. Now, the factory part just connects into the back side of the Guild harness. So now the factory harness is connected to the Guild harness. The only plugs we have remaining, we have our ground, we have our power. The ground is very easy to connect. It's right here. We take off this bolt and put that on there. We're going to take our ground wire, put our bolt through it, and screw it back in. The next step is to connect the supplied cord from Guild to the harness wire that runs to the outlet. At this point, I'm going to test the outlet before we cut into the console panel. Let's test it. The next step is to take the Guild template that's provided to us, tape it up on here so that we can cut out where we want our outlet. I'm going to try keeping it lower, but you can't go below these fins right here because that is where it's a little cooling for the inverter down there. So let's get that taped up. Okay, I'm going to use my Milwaukee oscillating tool here. Cut these lines in. Let's see how it goes. Real tight fit. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. And I installed it sideways because I have a lot of Apple chargers. And my experience with Apple chargers is that they love to fall out. So sideways I found a lot better luck with. So this should be perfect for my needs. You can turn the template this way, of course, and install it the other way, but I chose sideways, so sweet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is put the center console back on and pull the plug through this right here, pull it through, so then I can attach this from the other side. Okay, so let's do that. What I'm going to do next here, I'll reattach the screws that are inside the center console, put back this cover here. Okay, the vehicle's on and it's charging. So the rear one's working here. You can see that's charging right there. And I'm gonna give it for a drive and test the outlet in the bed at 400 watts. The outlet's turned on and we're in drive. And you can see it's allowing us to use the bed charger at 400 watts. So it all seemed to work out great. Really enjoyed this mod from Guild. And looking forward to do some more modding on the Tacoma. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I like to keep it pretty stock looking, but there'll always be something to try out.